I'm your host, Brian.
And I'm your host, Kanila.
Welcome to the new segment of the Group of High School podcast called The Bargain Bin, where we discuss low-score movies with mixed receptions.
Today's subject is Spy Kids 3 with lead actors Daryl Sabera and Courtney Jens. The movie was released in 2003, but somehow was the highest-grossing Spy Kids movie in the franchise. Let's get started.
Okay, so this movie is... Okay, this movie's, really bad. But it's kind of bad in the way that you can enjoy yourself with it. You know what I mean?
I mean, when I watched it as a kid, I was low-key really interested in it. I never really paid attention to, the bad CGI and, the time-lapse of the movie and how, the transformations to different scenes. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. They're spies.
They're kids.
They're kids. They're going against enemies. They're saving the world. So it was just as a kid watching it, I was just like, oh, it's not that bad.
But, specifically with this one, it's really weird to me, how this became the highest grossing one. Because the movie is about this kid who gets stuck in a video game, looking for his sister, who's also stuck in a video game. And then he, falls in love with this fake girl who's,
in the video game.
Yeah, in the video game. This entire movie takes place in a really bad CGI world. And then, I don't know why, but so just, later on in this movie, just getting straight into it, I can't describe this without laughing, because he's looking through his his whole family lineage is spies, and he's like, oh, who do I call? And then he calls his grandpa, who's in a wheelchair, and he gives him
and then the grandpa in the wheelchair. That CGI scene was
terrible. My god! This movie, I have no idea how they got Sylvester Stallone for this movie. It is actually kind of insane. As the main villain too, you would have thought he would have done this as a in a background thing, because I wouldn't want my name attached to it. But you know what? Maybe that's why.
But I also think many people watched it because of the actors that was in it. The main evil dude, he has been in so many good films.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone, he's really good.
From him to go to really good films to
Spy Kids,
a Spy Kids film with bad CGI and bad creativity. Not saying it was really bad creativity. It's just the way the movie flowed.
It was creative. It was creative a lot.
It was creative, but it was the way the movie flowed. How y'all was just in the real world, now y'all stuck in a game. How y'all get in the game? Then he freeze in time. Then your parents locked up. Then your parents unlocked up. It was just a lot going on.
This movie has a lot, but also it cannot figure out what it's doing for the life of it. But it also has a very good job of staying on topic. Because
it stays on topic.
It stays on topic, but that topic is never defined.
How many Rotten Tomatoes does it have?
I think it's 36. Hold on. Let me double check.
I don't understand how it became the highest grossing film in Spy Kids.
Yeah, no, this movie's really bad.
With mixed audience precipitations.
All of the the perception of all these movies is that they're bad movies. Everybody knows this.
Well, no, I don't think all Spy Kids are bad movies.
I have not seen a single good one.
Clocked?
Yeah, these movies are really bad, and they always have been, and they always will be.
But it's a bad movie to the point where you want to watch it, though.
It's kind of becomes a staple of the whole franchise that these movies are really bad. And that's a big reason why a lot of people go and watch them.
But I think it was also audience precipitations, because I think the audience expected the movies to be for them, adults. I don't think they understand that Spy Kids.
Who walked into a Spy Kids movie asking for an adult movie?
No, I'm saying adults watch Spy Kids, but I think they wanted more adulterous things in a Spy Kids movie, if that makes sense.
The reviews this movie got are 45% on Rotten Tomatoes, a 2 out of 5 on Common Sense, and a 4.4 out of 10 on IMDb, which shows exactly how bad all these movies are.
But how did it become the most grossing Spy Kids movie?
It's because Spy Kids
Let's dive into that.
Spy Kids at this point was definitely... This is the third Spy Kids movie. At this point, this is a...
They made one in 2015? Maybe 18?
2015?
I mean, 20...
They made one in 2023, you're right.
No, they just made another one.
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah, but that one was
Spy Kids
really
Armageddon.
bad.
Yeah, that one's bad. We're probably going to cover that later.
We could compare, because it's updated, new technology, better CGI, just the plot of the movie was so terrible. Like the
acting
Spy
was
Kids
worse, too.
franchise in general, they have good plots, bad execution.
You know, on paper, these movies are good. But, like, for example, like, a lot of the acting, like, a lot of the charm from Spy Kids movies comes from actors who are, like, in it. That's probably why this is one of the highest grossing ones, because Sylvester Stallone as the toy maker, I think he might just actually be a crazy person. Because the way he, like, gives out some of his lines is so funny. Because, like, how are we gonna control our future? It's just through video games, and then he immediately just goes, unless we can control their minds. Like, I'm convinced he was like either drunk or is a crazy person behind the scenes, because who agrees to do this?
At the end of I think the end of the movie really blew me, because what do you mean he has to be in his own game to become a better person? Is you for real right now? Like, he's going into a game that he visibly made that you guys were trapped in.
You know, he trapped you in. Like,
he trapped you in a game, and then like the fight scene at the end was so trash. Like, it was so trash. But like, he has to go back in the game and become a better person within the game. Nobody ever said the game was bad.
Yeah.
So like, why would you put him in a game that he created, knowing that dang well he know his whole algorithm to the game?
Yeah.
He could trick you. That really made me mad.
Because the way, like, this movie came out, like, just on the precipice of, like, Wi-Fi and, like, the internet becoming, like, a huge thing. Like, during the 90s and all that, it was actually starting, and, like, there was computers in homes. But this is the start of, like, people getting, like, actual cell phones and all that. So, not really anybody... It's like looking back at an H.P. Lovecraft book and realizing that nobody knew how air conditioners worked.
Yeah, but it's not really also about Wi-Fi. It's just, like...
It's about technology in general.
It's technology and, like, the way they use the technology in the movie. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was some really cool things that they had in the movie. The execution of the things was bad.
It's crazy how, like, out of the two, like, you're stuck in the game movies I've seen, this and Ready Player One, this one's actually more enjoyable.
This one is more enjoyable. I'm not gonna lie. I would actually watch this Spy Kids movie again. I would
watch it again, yeah. This movie's good.
I would just be like... It's not really about how good the movie is. It's
objectively, the movie's bad, but subjectively, I love this movie.
Yeah, objectively... It's not even like a really bad movie. It could have just been really good. It's a low score movie.
Yeah, it's again, it's all about, like, objectively, this movie is terrible. Terrible movie. Bad movie. Everybody knows this. But objectively, this is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I love this movie.
This movie?
Like, plot goes nowhere. We haven't done anything. Like, it halfway through the movie, nothing's done. And then it just, again, nothing gets done until the end of the movie, and I love it. It's just, this movie's nothing. This movie's such nothing. It's a waste of 3 hours, and I love it. It's my favorite waste of 3 hours. No, it's not even 3 hours. It feels like 3 hours. It's like an hour 20 minutes.
What, the movie?
Yeah. The movie's like an hour and 20 minutes, but, like, it feels like 3 hours. Because this movie is... It's gonna feel long when you're watching it. It feels like I've been watching Avengers Endgame.
No, Avengers Endgame was a good movie.
Yeah, but like that Avengers Endgame, like it.
Can we talk about Marvel downfall?
The future episode. There we go.
But anyways, we're gonna talk about Marvel downfall in a way further episode for the fans that like it. But overall, Spy Kids 3 was actually a really interesting movie. It's just the low effects, low CGI, and the plots of the movie made it difficult for...
It's really funny, though.
Made it difficult for viewers to understand. Made it difficult for viewers to actually really watch it and understand the plot of the movie, because first y'all was saying he was such a bad person. Then y'all put him in the game and be like, oh my gosh, he's such a good person. He's growing. Like, which one was it? Is like, in other Spy Kids, they just locked him up. But this one, they gave him a chance. That was weird. Overall, though, low score budget movie. Good idea.
Love the movie. I love this movie. This movie
good
does
ideas.
Nothing. I love it.
Good ideas. Could have been executed.
Terrible execution. Horrible execution. It's amazing. And that's the end of that.
And this the end of the tape.
We're so close.
And that's the end of this tape. Glad you were here to join us. Let us know the opinions on the movie. And we will see you next time. You decide to head over to the bargain bin. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode of the bargain bin. Let us know your mixed opinions and reviews down in the we have comment section.
I don't think so.
Just let us know your mixed opinions and views. Did you guys enjoy the movie? Do you guys think the same things that we did, or do you think very opposite of what we think? Let us know and find out on the next episode where we head on to
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yay!
At this point, we might as well just be covering Spy Kids.
Yeah, we're gonna head over to Shark Boy and Lava Girl the next episode, so please tune in.